What's up, YouTube? Good morning. Trying a little bit of a different style today. I got the headphones, and I hope the sound is a little better and not too staticky or not too quiet. So, absolutely beautiful day once again. We got all the Coeur d'Alene resort workers doing stuff. I'm actually one of them. Basically, I work for the terraces, but it's the association. They branched off and made their own association, so it's not actually part of the resort, but it used to be. And over there, if you can see way down, that big area, that is Duane Hagadone's place, and Duane Hagadone is basically the reason why that big building is right there, and pretty much every other big company is down here because of one guy. And that's insane to me, just to think, I'm not sure if he came from wealth or not, but from what I do know is that he started off like delivering newspapers, and that was one of his first businesses. And I think his family helped him out, but somehow he was able to network and start a hospitality company. Now he owns the Coeur d'Alene Resort, the resort golf course, and basically he capitalized on making this what most people would consider most of the year here is terrible place to live, because the weather is horrendous. Wintertime is terrible. And it really is a nasty time of the year in winter, unless you somehow love freezing cold weather. But it's kind of cool to think about. I'm down here just walking on the beach. I can't run today because I have a blister on one of my toes. Maybe that's too much information for some of you guys, but dude, it sucks, man. I mean, it's just funny, You try to run every day, and you're doing good, and then what happens? You get a blister. So maybe that's a sign for me to just take it easy today and just walk. So I'm out on a walk, getting some sun. Just thinking, man, just thinking. There's a cool tugboat out there. So another crazy thing is I heard that Coeur d'Alene is one of the top 10 fastest growing cities in America. That's insane. But I don't want to live here forever. I've been here forever, and I'm not going to wait around for the city to grow. I want to go explore the rest of the world, really. Eventually, I'd love to. But for now, I'm here, until I get going in what I'm trying to do. I'm stuck here, but I'm not going to look at it as being stuck. I'm going to look at it as I'm grateful to be here, because especially when this time of year comes around, it's like you can't ask for a better situation. So much opportunity, so much opportunity. And so I guess I could kind of touch on that. Just, people think that there's a recession. People think that, there's opportunities are scarce. There's a shortage on things. The rich people got all the money, which is true. They do, but, at my job, I don't work with, but I work for millionaires. They're all millionaires, which is awesome, which is one of the main reasons why I stay there. And what I'm really trying to do there is really trying to get in touch with them and kind of pick their brains. You're in Idaho, how are you buying, $2 million condos? How are you able to go travel the world, have multiple different houses in multiple different locations? The weather's bad, I'm gonna fly to Hawaii. Like, could you imagine that? And so it's kind of cool to just be able to witness that in this small town, and see what you can take from it. Dude, these gnats, get out of here, man. One problem about this town is the gnats. All right, now they're following me. Great, cool, guys. Thank you. All right, so we got a swarm of gnats here. Anyway, so, I mean, for me, I guess, I might as well try to explain my story. Not really much of a story, but, why I talk about this and talk about millionaires and all this money and freedom and whatever, it's not, it's because I've made choices in my past that have got me stuck. I've chosen to be stuck in my job. I've chosen to think that this is how it's going to be forever for me. And that is the worst mentality to have, feeling stuck. And, I graduated high school in Rathdrum, which is an even smaller town than this. I took one semester of college and basically dropped out because I was young, I was an idiot. I'm still young, pretty much still an idiot. And just didn't take anything seriously. I wanted to party, I wanted to just have fun, I wanted to buy cool cars. And I made some stupid financial decisions for the sake of being cool. And, I don't have any regrets, just because I know, because I made those dumb decisions in my past, it's brought me to where I am now, where I've pretty much what they call burned the boats. I'm not moving back into my parents' house. I'm probably not going to get a university degree. So what's the option, Jeff? What are we going to do? And that brings me to where I'm at. I'm struggling, but the cool thing is I found a direction. I found something to work towards. And, so through all the decisions that got me to where I'm at and made me stuck, and I've had people betray me, I've had losses, I've had trust being broken, I've had just, stuff happen that seems so bad, and it is bad, it sucks, but I'm more motivated than ever now. And what's cool is, it's cool because I know it's only me. Sure, I could go beg for my parents to help me out and, give me a couple $1,000s to get started in something, but you only appreciate what you spend money on. You only appreciate what you value. That doesn't sound the best, but you know what I mean? If you have no other option, then you're gonna do it. If you don't have anything pushing you, you don't have any leverage, then you're not going to be as motivated. And I think so. I'm honestly kind of grateful that my situation is pretty screwed up right now. I just don't. My life is not where I want it to be, but I'm working towards it being where I want it to be. But I'm honestly grateful because all that stuff that's happened has really, pointed me to making these videos, pointed me to reading more books. And thank God for technology, man, because I found so many people on YouTube that inspire me, that motivate me. When I'm feeling down, I can watch a YouTube video of someone that inspires me, and bam, I'm motivated. I'm reminded. So this is a pretty serious video. I guess you'd call it a serious video. But yeah, man, so if you're wondering why I'm doing this and why I am the way I am, it's because up to this point in my life, things have just been basically meaningless and basically not miserable, but they seemed really negative. I've made no traction, out of all the years I've worked. I started working on a farm when I was like 13, and I've worked ever since. And I have pretty much nothing to show for it. I was chasing nice cars, chasing to be the cool kid, and that gets you nowhere. So, I think I've matured, but I'm still working on myself. And this is, obviously these videos, they're to promote, not promote, but to share my experience. But honestly, it's documentation for me. So when I look back, I can see, all right, so there's the trajectory of how I was and where I'm trying to go. And it's documentation. I'm documenting. you know? So, because honestly, these videos motivate me. They motivate me to make better videos. And I guess that's going to wrap it up today, guys. Have a great day. I got a lot going on today. I got to get started on it, so I'm going to end it here. Peace out. Subscribe, please.